What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're being incredibly original and making a video about the types of players everyone hates in Smite. Of course this is just my own opinion, some of you may love split pushing Loki mains, but yeah, with that being said, let's get right into it. And quickly before we start, I now have a community Discord server where hopefully we can get a community going of like-minded people that you can find to play with or just discuss Smite with in general. I'll be hanging out there from time to time as well, so if you do want to join then the link's in the description, but let's get right into it. The Instalocker. This one is pretty irrefutable in my opinion. Some of the types of players on this list you might be inclined to disagree with, but there's really no reason not to hate the Instalocker. Whether it's simply disregarding team comp because they want to play Anubis, instalocking a jungler when they miss the roll call, instalocking the newest god, or just plain doing it for attention, the Instalocker is one of the worst types of players in Smite for sure. Especially in Conquest where team comp is everything and having two junglers just because one missed the call, got salty and instalock just ruins the match most of the time. The Loki main. Now I'm not talking about the people who just play Loki once in a while for the funs. I'm talking about the people who have like 80% of their playtime on Loki and still have no idea how to play him. This also kind of ties in with the Instalocker since most Loki mains instalock because they can't play anyone else. Loki has his uses, but the people who play him in 90% of their games never communicate and still go 2 for 10 despite their 5k Loki worshippers are worse than useless. VGS Spammers. There's a wide variety of VGS Spammers, each one seemingly more annoying than the last. Most common will be the help or thanks spammers. Basically, whenever they die, regardless of the situation, they'll spam help or thanks or a combination of both and rage in chat about how their team never helps them and it's all their fault. These types of people will get soloed in lane and still refuse to accept it's their fault and spam thanks at the jungler for not ganking enough or some shit. They're just the worst. There are also other VGS spammers, like the ones who spam calls 5 times when it's just not needed, and also the ones we all love most, the you rock spammers. Fucking kill me. But yeah, VGS spammers are some of the worst. The I can't play support guy. This happens with every role, so it kind of applies to them all, but a vast majority of the time, it's someone who missed their roll call in casuals or got bottom pick in ranked and proceeded to sit in the lobby begging someone to take support because they can't play it. I swear, if these people invested the time they spent bitching in lobby into actually learning support, it will be their best role by far. But no, instead they either moan in lobby until someone feels bad for them, or if they actually get put on support, they die once, blame the team, and then AFK saying they didn't want to play support. Like for real, if you're one of these people, just learn the basics of support at least, so you don't have to ruin any more games. The stubborn guy. I couldn't think of a better name for this one, fight me. The stubborn guy refers to a couple of different kinds of players actually. There's the type who miss their roll call or god pick and refuse to flex or accept the role they've got and end up locking Thanatos when they're support. Obviously this ties in with the I can't play support guy. Then there's also the type that can't take criticism, go in 1v5 and die, then proceed to BM their team and not accept the fact that they're actually garbage and their teammates are offering useful advice. F6 warriors and F7 warriors. I was going to split these two up into separate ones, but honestly they're basically the same type of thing. F6 warriors will basically have a macro to spam F6 as soon as they die once, despite the fact that the game is 3 minutes in and their team is actually ahead. And if their team refuses to surrender a game that they can easily win, the F6 warrior will probably AFK in base and spam F6 you retards in chat and throw the game. The F7 warriors are the type that will refuse to ever surrender a game regardless of the current situation. I'm not talking about people who want to carry on a reasonably winnable situation. I'm talking to people who are getting farmed in their own fountain 20k gold down with no phoenixes and 2 AFKs and still think they can win. People who whine about killstealing. Killstealers aren't going to be on this list because killstealing itself is just a dumb concept. So the people who complain about killstealing are infinitely more annoying and childish than the few people who actually killsteal deliberately to piss people off. Most of the time it's just a clusterfuck in a fight and the kill could have gone to like one of 3 people, and these types of players will complain regardless, saying they earned the kill. I get that if you're playing Kali or maybe Thanatos and someone's deliberately ulting people at 10% health just to deny you the heal, then fair enough, but in almost every other case, whining about killstealing is just the worst. The 1v5 Gladiators. We've all met a couple of these. They might get a couple of kills early on and then start thinking they're a god. Then when it comes to teamfights, they'll ignore their map and teammates' calls entirely, dive in 1v5, get annihilated, and then proceed to BM the team for not following up. Just face it, you're not good enough to go in 1v5 and kill everyone. You might think you are, but you're not. And finally, the blame the jungler or support guy. This one kind of ties in with a lot of the others on this list, and it basically boils down to someone never accepting their own failures and working to improve on them. Instead, they just blame absolutely everything that goes wrong in the game on either the support or the jungler, sometimes both. I assume it's because jungler and support rotate the most, and so if they miss one rotation, they automatically just get shit from everyone. Especially from these type of people who blame them getting soloed by the enemy Kuzumbo 5 times over on the jungler for some reason. But anyway, that's about it for this one. Let me know if there's any other types of players I should have put in the video. Subscribe for more videos like this every week on the channel, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out, you nerds.